We're going 15-2, guys. Like, I don't know how to say it other than that. 15 wins, 2 losses. This is such an amazing season. We're going to the Super Bowl. Caleb Williams had 4 passing touchdowns in 1 game. That flea flicker, guys. Cole Kmet got used in the offense. This is crazy. Also, I just want to say I probably would have won fantasy this week if I started Cole Kmet. I mean, I won in one league, but not the other. I won in Super League this week, but not in my Sleeper League. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe before we get too much into this game. Now, I know you guys don't come here for the greatest analysis of all time. That's not what I'm providing here. I'm gaslighting myself and everyone else. That's what I'm here for. And it's a great time. So, Cowboys versus Bears. Let's talk about it. Our defense played great. That is some of the best those not even quarterback 2s played. We had our cornerback 3 and 5 out there. Yep. So they did pretty good, all things considered. Noah Sewell, he's looking like he's going to be a star on that defense. Genuinely. That feels great. Of course, let's talk about the asterisks next to this win. Even though I don't think it's an asterisk, I think we probably would have won either way. CeeDee Lamb, of course, injured during the game, and the Cowboys lost their best corner before the game started. But that doesn't take away from the fact that our terrible run game was still really bad, but looked better against the Cowboys than it had the past 2 weeks. That could be because the Lions and the Vikings just have really good run defense and good defense in general, whereas the Cowboys are lacking a little bit. I mean, they did make Russell Wilson look like prime Russ again, back when I was like, oh yeah, Russell Wilson will be a Hall of Famer, and now I'm questioning that. But either way, I think at worst, this is a game that will help build team confidence, and we're watching Caleb develop in real time. We didn't really see that a whole lot last year. Like, Caleb improved dramatically when Shane Waldron was fired, and then when Eberflus was fired, Caleb looked better, but the defense looked way worse. There was a lot of stuff going on during the Thomas Brown era, which I just want to say, I don't hate Thomas Brown. Kudos to him for stepping into a terrible situation, and there were still some good takeaways during that era, and I hope that he gets an OC job somewhere. He's on the Patriots right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was named OC at some point this year for the Patriots. We'll see. That was a little rambly, but Rome, he's looking like wide receiver 1. DJ Moore is looking like our wide receiver 2 and our running back 2 if Kyle Monagai doesn't progress even more. I really didn't know a whole lot about Kyle. Is it Monagai or Monongai? Correct me down in the comments. He can obviously break tackles really well, which is great. It's just the little things he needs to improve, like making sure he continues moving forwards. And, you know, Tom Brady had some great insight. He's not my favorite pundit, talking head, I forget the word, caller. He's not. But him saying, know when the journey's over, that, I think that's something that, Kyle Monagai could take to heart. But it's not like I'm in any way disappointed in him. The past 2 games, I was disappointed he wasn't getting enough snaps. Now still he's not getting enough snaps. I think he will be better than Swift, but I think Ben Johnson and Eric Bieniemy and Declan Doyle are all working to help him get to the point where he will be kind of a threat. And I'm seeing his ability to avoid tackles. That's the kind of stuff that's really hard to coach into someone, but he naturally has that ability. It's only like the little coachable things that he really needs to learn. So I'm really excited for him and his future here in Chicago. In the video going over the game against the Lions, I did say I wanted to trade DJ Moore. And I'm not completely off that hill. It's just I have shifted to, seeing Ben Johnson use him more the way that he wants to use him, I wouldn't mind him staying, because he's being put into a Deebo Samuel type of role, where, yes, he is a great wide receiver, a massive threat to opposing defenses, but he can also run the ball. And maybe it's just because we've been watching DeAndre Swift, and he's fine. Like, he's an elusive back, but his elusiveness is elusive to him. But DJ Moore's just going to run through someone, and I respect that a ton. So, if DJ Moore got traded for either a true running back 1 or a defensive edge, I wouldn't be torn up or anything. But at the moment, I'm pretty happy about Ben Johnson's plans for DJ Moore. I know the Cowboys are bad, and they lost CeeDee Lamb, but 4 touchdowns for our quarterback is great, and I hope the adversity of the first 2 weeks and the success of this week can amalgamate together to make the team better for the rest of the season. Let's go to Vegas. Let's beat them. Put Geno Smith into the ground. You know, we couldn't draft Ashton Genty because of the Raiders. So, let's make sure he's not effective. You know, maybe Cole Kmet could pancake Max Crosby. Or, you know, one of our actual linemen. And that will pretty much neutralize the Raiders. Also, good news on Jalen Johnson. He's getting surgery, and he might be back by the end of the season. If we somehow... What am I talking about somehow? We're going 15-2, making the playoffs. Jalen Johnson will be there for the playoffs, you know? We're doing this shit. This shit's real. This is Super Bowl run. Sorry. But yeah, much better week of football. If anyone ever said Caleb was the problem on this team, they haven't watched any of the games this season. Also, if after last week's game, or even the game against Minnesota, you said, I'm done with this team, I'm out, you can't be celebrating this win against Dallas, okay? Like, again, Dallas isn't the greatest team ever. But you can't be the one celebrating this, okay? You're out. You're out. Stay over there. Be upset with this team. I'm going to take this moment to rejoice with my fellow fans that my team won, okay? I stand with the Wiener Circle, okay? Free dogs? Let's get this shit. Come on. Keep doing it. Every game day, Wiener Circle. I swear to God. 4 touchdowns for Caleb. Free dogs. Please do it. That'd be so fun. Maybe that's just what gets Caleb going. Or it's Sonny Lee. Gets me going. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this hard-hitting analysis of the Chicago Bears Week 3 against the Dallas Cowboys. I know it's very informative for all of you. If you want more super informative, high-impact analysis, go ahead and subscribe and, like this video and maybe comment. Anyways, thank you so much. See you up.